old. Of course, His Holiness is Chenrezig. He's outside of time and space, beyond all concept. The most extraordinary biped to ever walk on this planet. Thank you, Your Holiness.
Dijela Tushena, thank you. Dijela Mixe Kunje Lada Region Yergil Henzo Gi Chikep Tashi Genze Chone Sungshenang Yu. I request our special guest Tashi Gelsen, Chief Executive Councillor, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, to deliver his remarks.
Tangri Rawa Korvejin Kamsu Pantang Deve Malus Jumelas Chandrazik Wong Tenzin Gatsoe Japati Gipadu in the august presence of Your Holiness, the respected Venerable Rinpoches and Venerable monks and nuns, today's chief guest, Shri Rajiv Ranjan Singh Ji, the Honorable Union Minister. We also have Honorable Union Minister Shri Kiran Rijuji, the Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh Shri Pema Khanduji, the Honorable Minister from Sikkim, Venerable Sonam Lamaji, Honorable Sikyong for Central Tibetan Administration, Member Singla Ji, and my colleague in the Hill Council Lay, Honorable Tashi Namgyal Yakzi. Your Holiness, in the council we have created a new portfolio for the Tibetan community, and my colleague Mr. Tashi Namgyal Yakzi is looking after that, and also the honorable councillors from LHDC Leh, foreign delegates, and other dignitaries present here, the devotees who have come from all over the world, Rajdileg and Jule. Today it is my profound honor and privilege, I on behalf of the people of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council Leh, and my esteemed colleague present here, to extend our warmest and heartfelt birthday wishes to Your Holiness on your 90th birthday. We are truly fortunate to celebrate this auspicious occasion in your presence. Your Holiness, your life and teachings have been a beacon of compassion, wisdom, and hope for all humanity, and especially for us in Ladakh. On this very special day, I wish to express our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support, guidance, and blessing that you have showered upon the people of Ladakh over the years. In times of difficulty and uncertainty, when we are part of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir, development seemed a distant dream then, but your spiritual presence gave us strength and hope. Your teaching uplifted our spirit and inspired us to preserve. Your Holiness, your charitable activities have touched countless lives in our region. Through your esteemed institutions such as TCV and SOS schools, you have opened the doors for education to the underprivileged, not only among the Tibetan community but also for Ladakhis. Many of our youth who once studied in these schools have risen to serve our society with dedication. Some even as counselor in LHDC Leh, who are working with me now, and some of them are present here today as well. Their achievements are living testament to your vision and compassion. Today, as Ladakh stands as a union territory, we are grateful to the Government of India for restoring our autonomy and enabling us to fulfill our aspirations. We are now empowered to extend support and equality to all our people, including the Tibetan community who have made Ladakh their home. In past 5 years, we have undertaken numerous developmental projects, including more than 40 crore rupees allocated to Tibetan settlement residing at the various parts of Ladakh. And we have ensured that all government welfare schemes are accessible to everyone in Ladakh, which also includes the Tibetan community. Your Holiness, this is but a small token of our gratitude for the love and support you have given us in our times of need. It is now our turn to give back and ensure the well-being of all who resides in Ladakh, and I reiterate that which this also includes the Tibetan community. As a devoted Buddhist, we the people of Ladakh fully endorse the statement of His Holiness Dalai Lama regarding the reincarnation, which he has rightly entrusted to his own wisdom and discretion. In our belief, it is ultimately the individual Lama and his karma that determine how and whether the Lama returns. We deeply respect and uphold this sacred tradition and the spiritual practices that guide it. We are overjoyed to know that you will soon be visiting Ladakh. Your Holiness, I take this opportunity to formally welcome you once again and assure a comfortable stay. During your visit, we look forward to sharing with you the progress we have made in this union territory and the positive changes your blessing have inspired us, including in this new union territory, what we have done for the Tibetan community. In honor of your 90th birthday, we have dedicated the month of July as the month of compassion in Ladakh. Various charitable activities are being organized by our departments to spread your message of love and kindness. Your Holiness, we bow down to your compassion and wisdom. On behalf of all the people of Ladakh, once again, I extend my deepest gratitude and heartfelt greetings to you. We pray for your long life and continued guidance. Thank you, Puja Chiju.
Tuchena Gushar Sonam Dashigalsanga, Ichelaya, Chedu Kunju, Dejonga de Churi Lunche, Sonam Lama Chone, Sushenangu. I request our guest of honor, Sonam Lama, Honorable Minister of Ecclesiastical Affairs, Public Health Engineering and Water Resources of Government of Sikkim, to deliver his speech.
Kyabge Gyawarimbuchi Kui Punkar Nangla Denjon Chachilimpu PS Golechu Denjon gi Misi Changma gi Korane Kui Tipi gi Kuru Tunkar na Kahambense gi Tashi Dile Kyabge Isinorpu Kuchuring Kuchupegi Melam Tetiri Jomling Yongi Lama Lenge Nampa Tiku Rimbuchi Gidimba Lenge Dichu Nampa Lenge Dichu Tham Chelo Denjon Misigi Sangme Korne Kui Tipegi Kur Tunkarnang Lenge Dichu Tham Chelo Tashi Dile Pinsum Soyagi Melam Sugi ऐसे ही भारत सरकार की माननीय मंत्री श्री किरेन रिजिजू जी सिर्फ नॉर्थ ईस्ट का पहचान नहीं है, हम लोग देशवासी बुद्धिस्ट सभी का एक प्रतिनिधित्व करने वाला भारत सरकार में है। आज चीफ गेस्ट के रूप में यहाँ देख के हम लोग सब खुश है। आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। वैसे ही यूनियन मिनिस्टर राजीव रंजन जी को भी यहाँ देखने के अवसर और मिलने के अवसर मिला, और सिक्किम और सिक्किम में जनता की तरफ और हमें जितना भी इतने देश में बुद्धिस्ट लोग हैं सभी के तरफ से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। और नॉर्थ ईस्ट के अरुणाचल के चीफ मिनिस्टर हम लोग के बुद्धिस्ट हैं, साथ ही साथ आज विशाल भारत देश के यंगेस्ट चीफ मिनिस्टर है। इस ओकेजन पे हिज होलीनेस के पुनीत अवसर पर यहाँ है। मैं टीपे को चेहरे जी के साथ प्रार्थना भी करता हूँ वो देश में बहुत आगे तक जाए और हम लोग के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव करे। वैसे ही लद्दाख और अन्य देश और विदेश से आए हुए सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और साधुवाद देना चाहता हूँ। आज सिक्किम में तो नहीं, विश्व में और संसार में हिज होलीनेस के पुनीत जन्मदिन के पुनीत अवसर पे सभी ने इकट्ठा होके बर्थडे के सेलिब्रेशन कर रहा है। ऐसे ही सिक्किम में भी आज ही हिज होलीनेस के पुनीत अवसर पे प्लांटेशन और सिक्किम का जनता एक इकट्ठा होके हिज होलीनेस के बर्थडे मना रहा है और मेरे साथ भी सिक्किम के काफ़ी लोग यहाँ आया है और कल्चर प्रोग्राम भी रात को प्रोग्राम भी है और हिज होलीनेस के आशीर्वाद विशाल भारत देश को तो है ही है और विश्व में भी हिज होलीनेस के आशीर्वाद के कारण से आज हम लोग यहाँ मौजूद है और साथ ही साथ सिक्किम में मेरे ख्याल से ये इतिहास सब कम को जानता होगा। हिज होलीनेस पांचों अवतार के तरफ से सिक्किम के साथ रिलेशन है और आज सिक्किम में जितना बुद्धिस्ट लोग हैं हिज होलीनेस के आशीर्वाद के कारण से आज हम लोग गर्व के साथ सिक्किम में बुद्धिस्ट लोग जी रहा है और गुम्बा बहुत सारे गुम्बा है, ये सब हिज होलीनेस के आशीर्वाद के कारण से पांचों अवतार हिज होलीनेस ने ग्यावाल हसिन चिंपू को सिक्किम में बेच के बुद्धिस्ट रिलेशन को उधर फैलाना है बोल के पांचों अवतार ने हिज होलीनेस पांचों अवतार ने सिक्किम में बेच के आज सिक्किम गर्व के साथ कह सकता है हम लोग हिज होलीनेस के कारण से हम लोग आज जीवित और आशीर्वाद के स्वरूप यहाँ पर है। इसीलिए सिक्किम और हिज होलीनेस का रिलेशन पहले से है, मैं चाहता हूँ भविष्य में भी ऐसे ही रहे और हम लोग सिक्किम में जितना सिक्किम का भोटिया लेप्चा और नेपाली और पुरानो व्यापारी समुदाय है उसके साथ साथ हम लोग के टिबेटन लोग हैं, हम लोग एक नंगरा मासू के जैसे और दूसरा पानी के जैसे मिल के आज तक है। मैं कोशिश करूंगा और प्रार्थना करूंगा हम लोग जुग जुग तक ऐसे ही रहे और सभी के तरफ से हिज होलीनेस के ये 90 साल के पुनीत अवसर पे सबको बधाई और शुभकामना देना चाहता हूं और देश और दुनिया को हिज होलीनेस को आशीर्वाद आज तक जितना मिला है ऐसे ही मिलने का कामना करते मेरे बात यहीं पर रखना चाहता हूं। तुझी छी, धन्यवाद।
Lamala Tushena, DJ La Chedu Kunje, Arunachal Ngadi, Chikap Lunche, Bema Kandachone, Sungsheta, Chinokoskem Goenchimbochola, Chedu, Tungagi Chada, Shitsi Shipilam Shugu. I request our guest of honor, Shri Pema Khandu, Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, to deliver a speech and present a memento and a citation to His Holiness.
Most revered embodiment of compassion, His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama and family members of His Holiness. Present here, head of all Buddhist traditions and various religious heads, chief guest of today's functions. In fact, we are blessed to have two union ministers as chief guests, Shri Ravi Ranjanji and Shri Kiran Rijijuji. Honorable Sikyong Shri Pempa Sringla, Mr. Richard Gere, Chair International Campaign for Tibet, Reverend Lama Sonomla, Honorable Minister for Sikkim, Shri Tapirgaonji, Honorable MP Lok Sabha, Co-Convener Joint Parliamentary Committee for Tibet Cause, Shri Tashi Gelson, Chief Executive Councillor, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Honorable MLAs from Arunachal Pradesh, representative of Central Tibetan Administration, and I can see many international distinguished guests have arrived here, my dear friends and well-wishers of His Holiness. It is with immense pride and great reverence that I join you all today to commemorate the 90th birth anniversary of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, a towering spiritual figure and global icon of peace, compassion and moral courage. His Holiness' life and teaching have profoundly shaped not only the Tibetan world but have transcended borders and touched millions of hearts across the globe. He is a true apostle of peace, advocating tirelessly for non-violence, interfaith harmony, and universal responsibility. In a world of increasingly marked by division and discord, his voice remains a beacon of wisdom, clarity, and compassion. Awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1989, His Holiness continues to inspire us with his belief that true strength lies not in power but in empathy, that humanity's greatest resource is kindness. His unwavering effort to preserve Tibetan culture, language, and identity have not only kept a spiritual legacy alive but also highlighted the critical ecological and cultural significance of Tibet, the third pole and the water tower of Asia. India is especially blessed to be His Holiness' second home. He has often expressed his deep gratitude to ancient Indian masters from Nalanda traditions like Nagarjuna, Shanta Rakshitaka, and Atisha Dipakara, and is committed to reviving their profound teachings for modern times. Over the last 6 decades, thanks to the far-sighted vision of His Holiness, all major Tibet Buddhist sects have found a place of refuge and revival across various parts of India. This remarkable effort not only safeguarded the ancient traditions of Tibet but also empowered the entire Himalayan region to preserve its rich religious and cultural heritage. For this, we remain deeply thankful, Your Holiness. We in Arunachal Pradesh share a unique and sacred bond with His Holiness and the institution of Dalai Lama. Our tradition ties goes back centuries to the time of the great fifth Dalai Lama, under whose patronage the historic Tawang monastery was established. We take great pride in the fact that the 6th Dalai Lama, Sayang Gyatso, was born in Tawang, a reflection of our deep spiritual connection. His Holiness has visited Arunachal Pradesh several times and have left lasting mark on our cultural and spiritual fabric. His historic journey through Kenzamani of Mount Tawang way back in 1959 enshrined our collective memory, and His Holiness' teachings have influenced our governance philosophy. We draw inspirations from his principles of compassion and non-violence in shaping policies that promotes harmony and collective well-being. Our investment in value-based education, including monastic schools, are guided by his belief in educating the heart to create happy and responsible citizens. In today's world, plagued by conflict and polarization, His Holiness' message of inner peace and ethical living hold even greater relevance. As he often reminds us, lasting peace is not built on fear but on moral understanding and inner tranquility. It is with immense joy that we celebrate His Holiness being conferred the title of Peerless Teacher of 21st Century, a tribute long overdue. At this moment of celebration, we welcome the joyous and unwavering support to the recent reaffirmation by His Holiness on the continuation of the institution of Dalai Lama. The historic declaration has brought clarity and comfort to the millions and millions of people, especially the Himalayan Buddhist community, and reaffirms our collective commitment to uphold the traditional Tibetan Buddhism process for the recognition of its reincarnation in line with the guidance of Ganden Phorang Trust. This decision is not just spiritual, it is civilizational. It reinforces the value of religious freedom, cultural autonomy, and the sacred responsibility to preserve the spiritual heritage for future generations. on behalf of the people of Arunachal Pradesh, particularly the Mon region and the larger Buddhist fraternity of the Himalayas, I offer our deepest gratitude and full support to His Holiness. We stand by His vision, we cherish His teachings, and we pray for His long, healthy, and joyous life. May His light continue to guide humanity towards peace, understanding, and harmony. Long live His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Bhai Gyalo, Tashi Dile, and Jai Hind.
Chungagi chada da shitsi dinalone shitsi di yendrin shuchoshi. The citation reads, citation offering long life prayers to His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. With profound reverence and heartfelt gratitude, the people of Arunachal Pradesh extend this humble citation to His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama Tenzin Gyatso, honoring his unwavering commitment to peace, compassion, and spiritual wisdom that has illuminated lives across the globe. Since his first arrival in India through the serene lands of Tawang in 1959, His Holiness has shared a deep and enduring bond with Arunachal Pradesh. His numerous visits and religious teachings, attended by tens of thousands of devotees, have been a source of immense inspiration and spiritual rejuvenation for the people of the region. His Holiness's teachings on secular ethics, inner peace, and universal responsibility have transcended cultural and national boundaries, fostering a global movement towards compassion and understanding. His emphasis on genuine friendship, grounded in awareness and empathy, resonates deeply with the values cherished by the people of Arunachal Pradesh. In reverence to these extraordinary contributions to humanity and to his special bond with Arunachal Pradesh, we humbly offer to His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama our heartfelt prayers for his long life, expressing our deepest gratitude and unwavering faith in his mission of peace and enlightenment. May his teachings continue to guide us toward a more compassionate and harmonious world. Presented on 6th July 2025 at Dharamsala, Himachal Pradesh, on the auspicious occasion of the 90th birthday of His Holiness, Pema Khandu, Chief Minister, for and on behalf of the people of Arunachal Pradesh. Thank you. DJ La Kunjento Yaga Ushungi Cheto Ledungi Luchen Kushap Kirin Rejuju Chone Sushenangu. I request our chief guest, Shri Kiran Rijiju, Honorable Union Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, Government of India, to deliver his speech.
नमस्कार तशीदिले परम पावन दलाई लामा जी के चरणों में नमन। His Holiness Param Pawan, the 14th Dalai Lama, all the honorable religious heads of different sects of Tibetan Buddhism and Bon tradition, Honorable Yeshi Wangmola, the Supreme Justice Commissioner, Central Tibetan Administration, Honorable Khenpo Sonam Thamphel, Speaker of the Tibetan Parliament in Exile, Honorable Sikyong Penpa Tseringji, Central Tibetan Administration, and the Chief Guest and my senior minister colleague, Union Minister of Panchayat Raj, Animal Husbandry, Dairy Development and Fisheries, Government of India, the Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Pema Khandu ji, the Honorable Minister from Sikkim, Sonam Lama ji, Chief Executive Councillor of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Tashi Gelson ji, Sri Richard Gere, the board chairman, International Campaign for Tibet, the members of parliaments, MLAs, dignitaries, the members from the CTA from India and abroad present on this auspicious occasion, all the media friends from India and abroad, all my Tibetan brothers and sisters inside India and outside Tibet, ladies and gentlemen. Today, with deep reverence and boundless joy, I join millions around the world in wishing His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama a most happy and joyful 98th birthday. This is a celebration of a remarkable life dedicated to compassion, wisdom, and non-violence. Your Holiness, you are more than a spiritual leader. You are a living bridge between ancient wisdom and the modern world. For over 7 decades, you have carried the light of Buddha's teachings with humility and clarity, guiding not only followers of Tibetan Buddhism, but people of all faith and backgrounds towards a more compassionate and ethical way of life. In a world strife with conflict, your message, embodied in how you continue to lead your life, assume even greater and more urgent significance. It is a matter of pride and honor for India and Indians to have you in our midst. As we mark this milestone, it is important to honor the deep historical relationship between India and Tibet. When the great masters like Santa Rakshita and Padma Sambhava journeyed from India to Tibet in 8th century, they planted the seeds of Dharma that would flourish in Tibetan soil. These teachings, rooted in profound Nalanda tradition, were preserved, practiced, and expanded by generations of Tibetan scholars and yogis. On behalf of people of India and government of India, I bow down at his lotus feet and wish him a very happy birthday and a long life, so that he guides us all and the suffering humanity with this great compassion. Your Holiness is undoubtedly a visionary statesman and a spiritual master whose influence extends to global ethics. His teachings on compassion, mindfulness, and interdependence resonate with the people of all faiths and backgrounds. His application of Bodhisattva ideals in modern leadership, combining wisdom, prajna, and compassion, karuna, skill in the use of means in diplomacy, leading by example through Buddhist practical universal practices, is unique. His Holiness the Dalai Lama is one of the most revered, admired, and worshipped global spiritual leaders and the most honored guest of India. We feel blessed for his presence here in our country, which he regards as his Arya Bhumi. His Holiness the Dalai Lama profoundly calls himself the son of India, and he is one of the greatest ambassadors of the ancient Indian knowledge. He has always held the view that India can make significant contributions towards world peace through inner peace by utilizing ancient Indian knowledge and combining it with modern education. He has time and again reiterated the need for India to revive its ancient knowledge. As a devotee myself, and on behalf of all the millions of devotees across the world, I want to emphatically state that whatever decision taken by His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the established conventions and traditions, we will fully abide by it, and we will follow the directions and the guidelines to be issued from the institution of the Dalai Lama. I feel proud and I'm very fortunate to have closely followed His Holiness and his Dharma teachings and the words of wisdom for humanity. I diligently follow His Holiness statements and speeches and his travels across the world, being showered with love and affection wherever he went, breaking the barriers of religion, culture, race and tradition. I am one of the privileged ones who had the occasion of attending the 80th anniversary of His Holiness' birthday in 2015 here, and now I am totally blessed to return back to Dharamsala to attend the 90th birth anniversary of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. The Tibetan communities in India have been peaceful. They have made positive contributions in many ways. I have been regularly in touch with the Tibetan friends, members of Tibetan community, to listen to their problems and try to solve them from time to time. I have always held the view that there is need for us to contribute significantly towards the cause of Tibetan people. I have strongly been a strong votary of extending Government of India's welfare schemes to the Tibetan community who have lived peacefully over the decades in India, and I want to reiterate, my office, my house is open for the Tibetan brothers and sisters forever. At this moment, I am reminded of my visit to Bodh Gaya in January 2023, when I was one of the fortunate ones, blessed by His Holiness to have laid the foundation of Dalai Lama Center for Tibetan and Indian Ancient Wisdom in Bodh Gaya in his very presence. The institution serves as a global center for conducting education, research and other programs to promote the study of ancient Indian thought and visions. To conclude, I would like to say that His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama transcends the barriers of all religion, national, culture, race. The Tibetan people, the people of Himalayan region, the Dharma followers and the people of this world need the continued presence of the institution of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. I wish him all the very best for his good health. Pray for his long life on the auspicious occasion of his 90th birthday, so that His Holiness continues to bless and guide us and come out of sufferings and lead a Dharma life of peace, happiness, harmony and compassion. Lastly, I would like to appreciate the declaration made by the Central Tibetan Administration. The decision to celebrate 6 July 25 to 6 July 26 as the year of compassion, to express our deepest gratitude to His Holiness the Dalai Lama for his tireless efforts in promoting basic human values through the practice of compassion, fostering inter-religious harmony, preserving Tibetan culture and protecting the environment and reviving ancient Indian wisdom of Nalanda tradition. I once again thank the CTA for adopting this resolution, and once again on behalf of the Government of India and people of India, my colleague Sri Rajiv Ranjan Singh ji, I feel totally blessed to be here on this very, very auspicious occasion of 90th birthday celebration of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Thank you very much. Tashi Delhi.
Thank you. Dijela Kunjunzo Yaga Ushungi Tongdil Henzogi Lunchen Kushap Rajiv Ranjan Singh Chone Sushenangyu. I request our Chief Guest Sri Rajiv Ranjan Singh, Minister of Panchayati Raj and Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Government of India, to address the gathering.
His Holiness Pawan Pavan, the 14th Dalai Lama Ji, honorable religious heads of all different sects of Tibetan Buddhism and Bon tradition, Honorable Mr. Yashi Wangmo, Supreme Justice Commissioner of CTA, Honorable Khenpo Sonam, Tenfel Speaker of Tibetan Parliament of Exiled, Honorable Sikong Sri Pempa Teringji, Central Tibetan Administration, Sri Kiran Rijuju ji, my friend and my colleague, Honorable Minister for Minority Welfare and Parliamentary Affairs, Government of India, Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Sri Pema Khandu ji, Honorable Minister of Public Health Engineering and Water Resources, Government of Sikkim, Sri Sonam Lama ji, Chief Executive Councillor, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Sri Tashi Gailson ji, Board Chairman International Campaign for Tibet, Sri Richard Gere ji, all other dignitaries, Member of Parliaments, Member of Assemblies, and representatives from abroad present on this auspicious occasion, all the media friends from India and abroad, all the Tibetan brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. यह मेरे लिए बहुत हर्ष की बात है कि मैं दुनिया भर के लोगों के साथ परम पावन 14वें दलाई लामा को उनके 90वें जन्मदिन की बधाई दे रहा हूं और उनके स्वास्थ्य के लिए मंगल कामना करता हूं। मैं आपकी लंबी आयु के लिए प्रार्थना करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आप वर्तमान और भविष्य की पीढ़ियों को विवेक, ज्ञान और अहिंसा के मार्ग पर चलने के लिए प्रेरित करते रहें। परम पावन जी, मैं बिहार राज्य से आता हूं, जहां सिद्धार्थ नाम के एक राजकुमार ने अपने अद्वितीय ध्यान और तपस्या से ज्ञान प्राप्त किया और कई सहस्त्रवादियों पहले बुद्ध बन गए। केवल अपनी चेतना से भगवान बुद्ध ने ज्ञान के विशाल सागर का मंथन किया और हमें अपने ज्ञान रूपी अमृत का आशीर्वाद दिया। यही ज्ञान आज भी दुनिया भर के बौद्धों का मार्गदर्शन करता है। बिहार की मिट्टी में भगवान बुद्ध के पद चिन्ह विद्यमान हैं और आज भी उनकी आवाज वहां गूंजती है। 5वें और 6ठे शताब्दी ईस्वी में नालंदा ने एक मठ का रूप लिया और यहाँ के बौद्धिक वातावरण में दर्शन, तर्क, चिकित्सा, खगोल विज्ञान, व्याकरण और मेटाफिजिक्स रचा, बसा और पोषित हुआ। यह महायान और वज्रयान बौद्ध परंपराओं का केंद्र बन गया, जहां नागार्जुन, आर्यदेव, धर्मकीर्ति और शांतारचिता जैसे दिग्गजों ने विषय विचारों का अध्ययन, शिक्षण और अभ्यास किया। इस बौद्धिक केंद्र से बौद्ध विचार तिब्बत, चीन, मंगोलिया, जापान और इससे आगे भी फैला, पूरे विश्व में फैला। प्रगाढ़ नालंदा परंपरा में निहित उनकी शिक्षाओं को तिब्बती विद्वानों और योगियों की पीढ़ियों ने संरक्षित किया, अभ्यास किया और विस्तारित भी किया। आपकी पवित्रता, आपके काम और निर्वासन जीवन के साथ आपने इस विरासत को फिर से खोजने और पुनर्जीवित करने में सहायता की है। आज आप में हम उस प्राचीन भारतीय दर्शन को जीवंत अवतार में देखते हैं जो तार्किक, दयालु, युक्ति संगत और यांत्रिक परिवर्तन के प्रति समर्पित हैं। परम पावन जी, आपने कई बार कहा है कि नालंदा परंपरा धर्म नहीं बल्कि मन का विज्ञान है। नालंदा परंपरा क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, जांच और तर्क संगतता के माध्यम से प्राचीन गुरुओं की शिक्षाओं के गहन अध्ययन को बढ़ावा देती है। शास्त्रों में कोई अंधविश्वास या निर्विवाद विश्वास नहीं है। स्वतंत्र विश्लेषण को प्रोत्साहित किया जाता है। हमारे वर्तमान समय के भौतिकवाद और उपभोक्तावाद पर फोकस करने के बजाय ऐसी शिक्षाएं आध्यात्मिकता पर ध्यान केंद्रित करना सिखाती हैं। हमें अपनी समस्याओं के समाधान के लिए स्वयं के भीतर देखने तथा संतुष्टि और शांति की तलाश करने के लिए प्रेरित करती हैं। मुझे यह जानकर खुशी हो रही है कि मेरे बिहार राज्य के बोधगया में तिब्बती और भारतीय प्राचीन ज्ञान के विचारों के संगम को बढ़ावा देने वाला एक केंद्र बन रहा है। यह नालंदा परंपरा पर आधारित प्राचीन भारतीय और तिब्बती ज्ञान को संरक्षित करने और बढ़ावा देने के उद्देश्य से एक मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी इंस्टीट्यूशन होगा। यह दुनिया भर के लोगों को न केवल आपके पवित्र दर्शन और दृष्टि का अध्ययन करने का अवसर प्रदान करेगा, बल्कि नालंदा परंपरा में निहित आपकी जीवन भर की प्रतिबद्धताओं से प्रेरित भी होते रहेंगे। परम पावन, मैं पुनः आपकी लंबी आयु, स्वस्थ और खुशहाल जीवन की कामना करता हूं। आपका संदेश इस दुनिया में गूंजता रहे और असंतोष व संघर्ष से ग्रस्त देशों और लोगों में शांति लाए। परम पावन, आपके 90वें जन्मदिन की अपार शुभकामनाएं। आपके प्रति श्रद्धा और तासी डेलेक।
Thank you. Tujchena. Bichela Ari Shungda Minakane Gui Chunga Tujen La Puvet Samdi Kanye Jumbuta Sigui Shuni. Next is the screening and reading of birthday messages from US State Department and former presidents of United States and current president of Taiwan. Tomadela Arichisi Legungi Gada Duki Leder Togi Tungche Lero Shimbacham Bethany Morrison Lagi Arichisi Legungi Tardam Hanye Jumbishuyu. I request Bethany Morrison, Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for India in Bhutan, to read out the statement from US Department of State.